What's Topps refund policy? Hello collectors, welcome back to the Hive. We are on rip number 4 of this break-even challenge. I am ripping these last 3 rips, 3, 4, and 5, all run right after the others, so I don't see what number is up here because I have no idea. But my vibe check here, just sleeving up the last ones that I did, you can kind of see them in the background back there, that I am still a long ways away, but I feel like I made a little bit of a dent. Am I under 1,000 now? Maybe. It depends on what that Harper goes for, I think. Which, by the way, I'm going to grab that. If you haven't seen it in our last rip, check out that video. But, oh, yeah, it looks pretty nice. I think somebody will want it. But, be that as it may, that's the past. We are now looking to the future. And we're going to open up 4 more of this case. What's the worst that could happen? Famous last words. So as you may have noticed in the last video, I have a cold. And I don't know if you want, oh geez almighty. Things are kind of going off the rails a little bit, but I am determined to power through this thing and get all the way to the end. So, because I have lost faith that I am going to get all the way well anytime soon. It seems like, every single time one of us gets better, another person gets sick again in our house. Brooks Lee, Power Players. You know what I haven't had yet in this entire case? I have not had a rookie etch, which is interesting. We got Ozzie Albies, Kyle Schwarber. So one would think that's got to be coming soon, right? Probably right behind the Fanatical, which we also have not hit. Fanatical. Logan Webb, Holmes, Zebby. And then we got a Michael Harris II on an X-Fractor. And Mackenzie Gore on the Prism. Let's keep them going. Keep on cruising all the way through. Griffin Cone, Josh Bell, and the man of the hour, another Ray Wave. I'm going to have to complete this Ray Wave rainbow, seems like. Bryce Harper. Tyler Anderson on the X-Fractor, and then we got a Brian Reynolds on the throwback uniform. Wyatt, Steer, and is this an all? Nope, just an all etch. Bryce Harper. It's a Bryce Harper kind of case. Good night. We got Josh Naylor and a Mookie. Mookie X-Fractor. Look at that. Certainly getting all our Dodgers in. Still don't have a Shohei X-Fractor. We have one refractor of him so far. Michael Vargas, Justin Verlander. We got William Contreras on the X-Fractor, and Randy Rosarena, who I forgot was a veteran back when Bowman was a thing. Oh boy, that whoever that is, he's been around a while. Lawrence Butler, Real Mundo. We got Nick York, Corey Seager on the power players, Nolan Arenado, and our veteran is, oh yeah, Max Scherzer. Yep, that makes sense. Holy buckets. He's been around, since 2008? Or is that all that they could fit on here? Acquired as a free agent in 2025. Oh, okay, that for the Blue Jays. Drafted 2006. Look at that. So he probably spent at least a year in the minors. Last pack of box one. So that makes sense. He's probably going to be one of the last pitchers in the Hall of Fame that we're going to see for quite a while. Luis Daniel Schneemann, Cryben Haynes, and Big Christmas. Throwing the bat. It's gone. Yeah, we'll put him right there. We got Kyle Fitzgerald and Nolan Gorman. Some action shots there. Alright, box number 2 of Rip number 4. My goodness. I don't know if it's the plastic is getting stronger or if I'm getting weaker. This one didn't even have a, what is it, that corking here. Oh, it's because it went down the side. I hope these cards are okay. I hope these cards are okay. They look kind of funky. We're about to find out. Matt Olson. Oh, we got what appears to be a blue. Zach Neto, Bryce Turang. Oh, these are our refractors. Kevin Alejandra. And Shea Whitcomb is covering up a Nacho Alvarez Ray Wave. You know, something I've noticed about this case so far, it seems like every numbered card I get is some sort of Ray Wave, which is interesting. This is number 13 out of 150. A rookie Nacho in blue. Alright, we got Isaiah Kinner-Falafel. Kobe Mayo. Excuse me. And all etch of Ellie. And there's our show time. Ding, 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 ding. All else fails, we are making some headway on the redemptions. Max Scherzer on the refractor. Watch Ohtani end up blowing out his arm, and this whole thing with MVP redemption becomes moot. That's terrible. Don't say that, Bear. Come on. That's a terrible thing to say. Orelvis Martinez, Rhys Hoskins, and Altuve on the Prism. Every Prism seems to be pretty curved. Which doesn't necessarily make it a bad card. It just makes it tough for putting it in cases and whatnot. Kirby, Jerkson Provar, Isaac Collins. We got Baum, Alec Bohm, Shane Bieber on the X Factor, and Tyler Fitzgerald on his regular refractor. We got J.P. Crawford, Graceffo, Keto Marte on the power players, Ryan McMahon, and Yoshida on the X Factors. Corbin, Garrett Crochet, X Factor, and then Nolan Gorman. Refracting it up over here. I think that's a 1990. Yep, that's a 1990. We got Jacob deGrom, Seiya Suzuki, Chris Bryant, and then we got a Nolan Arenado on the 1990s insert. Lars Nootbaar, Drew Thorpe, X-fracting it up. So that's box number 2 of Rip number 4. Moving on to box number 3. There's our, what do you call it, foam, styrofoam on the top. We gotta start filling up this stage here, guys. I mean, we got that Shohei, we got that Nacho. I think maybe our Fanatical's got to be coming up here pretty soon. Don't you think? We got Brooks Lee, Louis Angel, and another Brooks Lee. Look at that. Look at this collation. Bam! Oh, good night. We got Isaiah Kiner-Falefa and Tristan McKenzie on the Prism. Woo! Bobby Witt. And another purple. We got another purple. This one actually might, for once, be a true color. Oh, we got a true color, boys and girls. Logan Gilbert on the Raywave. Yu Darvish. Contreras. Bobby Witt. Benintendi. And our true purple will be a Ranger, Daniel Robert. Every single rip so far, we've gotten an auto. In fact, I feel like we got more autos than I expected we would. This is our second pitcher of the bunch. It is a rookie, Daniel Robert, in purple. And D-Rob. I like that. I like that auto. That's a good auto. Better than the initial that we got on the last one, which I don't really consider to be a real auto, unfortunately. I have a video planned about that. I just haven't gotten around to making it yet. We got Ronald Acuna on the 1990. We got Trey Turner and a Mookie. Ho-ho. Mookie being his bets. Mookie being the bets. Phenomenal player. We got future stars coming out. We got Blake Snell. We got Jeffers. And then, all right, is that Sedan Rafaela? Or is it Kedan Rafaela? I'm going to go with Sedan. I realize that that's just my English-speaking mind coming out. That's right, I'm putting this in the insert pile. Keep forgetting. George Kirby and J.P. Crawford. This is a Mariners pack. Mariners pack. We got Carlos Correa. Get him out of here. We got Orelvis Martinez, Matt Chapman, Ryan Jeffers, Josh Young, and Nolan Arenado. Como Marigato, Mr. Arenado. And then, my goodness, still no power players. Ellie De La Cruz. I think the Fanatical might be in the next rip. Jacob deGrom, C.J. Abrams on the X-Fractor. Last pack, box number 3. I don't think we'll get a Fanatical on this one. We got an auto out of this box. That is my guess, and I'm right. All right, Aaron Schunk. We got Cade Povich, Sandy Alcantara, and Freddie Peralta. All right, that's all she wrote for that box. Once again, the stage could use a little love. We got a lot of open spots. We can find something to put in there, eh? Eh? Something worth something. Something worth something. This is still a lot of fun. I know I'm not sounding like it right now, but that's mostly the illness talking. But I am having fun here. Kerry Carpenter, Aaron Nola, Leo Jimenez, Jameson Talion on the X-Fractor, and a Gavin Lux on the Prism. Jarren Duran, our lightboard man himself. Max Muncy and Trey Sweeney on the Ray Wave. Shota Emenyaga, Rookie Cup, X-Fractor, and Tyler Anderson on a regular Fractor. No rookie etch. Figured I would have had one by now. Fernando Tatis. Gavin Sheets, Brendan Doyle. Maybe they're just rarer than I thought they were. I thought we would get 2 to a case, but I will admit, right before ripping all this, I did not look up the odds on that one. Shota, Eminaga, Rotobliski, Cedric Mullins, Ronel Blanco, and Josh Naylor. Gavin Sheets. And we got another Fortune 15. Luis Castillo. We got Bryce Harper. I'm completing his set. We got Bobby Witt. That's a good one to see. And a Blake Snell on the X-Fractor. We are really extracting it up. Around here, we got 2 packs left. 2 packs left. We got an Aqua. An Aqua in this one. We got Brandon Lowe. Carlos. Francisco. Menez, Brooks Baldwin. Who you got behind you? You got Mike Tauchman out of 199. Brandon Cooks out of 99. This one's a lava. Look at that lava. Been around the show for a while. Several different teams. Now on a unfortunate team. I say unfortunate now. I can't say the worst because I think we might actually be the worst now. Ever since the trade deadline. Last pack magic. What you got for me? What you got? No, it may not happen this time. Ketel Marte, Drew Romo, Bryce Harper once again. Jarren Duran once again. And Michael Harris, number 2. But not number 2 in our hearts. And that's going to do it for Rip number 4. The big highlights here. I don't know if you want to call this a big highlight, but it is Big Christmas. On his Ray Wave, we got a nice little redemption here. I'm sure whoever is the winner chicken dinner of the guesses is going to get that one. We got Nacho Alvarez. What was that, 150? Yep, this is the blue out of 150. And then the Mike Tauchman out of 199, Aqua. But another auto. This is a true purple with a print line right down the center. But so this ain't gonna get a 10, folks. But it is going to get a 9. Daniel Robert. D-Rob on the auto. So we're going to add $25 for all the miscellaneous. I almost should just add $30 for this one because we didn't really have much of anything on the stage. But we're going to stick with it. $25 for everything else miscellaneous and add that to our total up here. We are getting closer and closer to 0. Not quite as fast as I would like. We have 1 rip left to try to get it to that 0 number. And let's see if we can do it. This is Bear from Honey Bear Cards. Keep on collecting cards and bring them on back to your own hive. Peace.